Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Under the Sun podcast. As always, hope you brought the sunscreen because it's about to get dangerous. Before we hop into the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Mainly comment because we like to hear the feedback. So be sure to do that. Drop some topics down below. Share it with your friends and family. The links to the socials will be down in the description as well as up on the screen right here. And with that being said, let's hop into it.
So, you know, our motto is wear sunscreen. Today at work, I did not, and I'm burnt.
Yeah.
I need to listen to our motto.
You definitely need to listen to your
I told
motto.
You should wear long sleeves. If you're working
No.
outside.
I mean, no.
If you keep the sun off of your skin, you're gonna be like not as hot.
I don't know.
Sunscreen on. I don't burn.
I don't know.
Well, that's different. I mean, you're just different. He
built
obviously
different.
burns, so he should be wearing.
Yeah.
long
This is the
sleeves.
first time I burn all summer.
I need to wear sunscreen and long sleeve shirts
Yes.
when I go outside because I would still get burnt.
You should find like a suit you could wear that would just reflect the sun.
Yeah.
So
then it'll
you'd
Perfect.
send it back at the sun.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
that
basically
works.
like one of those just like a white, like a reflector basically,
Yeah.
like a windbreaker.
Yep.
But it's a reflector instead of a windbreaker.
Yeah.
That's what
That'd
I
be-
need.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's definitely what I
We're
need.
probably looking to get you one, maybe.
I mean, that would save me a lot in the long run
Yeah.
because good chance I'll have skin cancer by the age of 30.
And Copper Tone ain't sponsoring.
Yeah, Coppertone, if you're listening, please sponsor your boy. Because all these freckles and like I don't know if that's like sun damage or whatever, that could turn into something dangerous. And I'm sure I know my dad's listening and he's probably going, every time that boy goes out in the sun, I tell him to layer up with sunscreen.
Layer up.
I never
brother.
listen. Every
I
half
need to
hour.
listen to your dad.
Why are you wearing?
He seems like a
black?
wise man.
Why am I wearing black?
Yeah, it's the color that takes in the sun the most.
Because I literally got home and I just, this is what I had clean. So I put it on after I got out in the shower, and I was literally in the sun from when I walked out of the house to my car, and then when I parked, got out into here. So I'm good now.
Yeah.
We may need to get shades for this window, though, because I could be catching a glimpse.
Yeah,
My skin's already getting red.
I could see that. That's not good. It's not good news.
Are you serious?
At
That window?
first
Nah,
it was
he's
a joke.
definitely not serious.
At first it was a joke, but you never know.
Yeah.
If I wake up in the morning and I have those, like when you go kayaking, like and you forget to sunscreen the inside of your legs because you're sitting like this and you're only sunburnt right
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna sit like this, and if I wake up in the morning and I'm sunburnt, we'll know.
Yeah, you can sue Garrett.
Sue Garrett.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sue me. Hey, do you think Tyrone Woodley was paid off in the Jake
Oh,
Paul?
in the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
His previous fights have been said that they like Ben Askren, 100% was paid off. I don't care what you say. The man was trotting out
What do you mean by paid off?
like
Paid
it was
off.
rigged. Like
Oh, okay.
like Jake Paul's team paid him to lose on purpose. Like he paid them like a lot of money like under the table so they can build up Jake as like, oh, he's an actual fighter. He's an
I think
actual
that
boxer.
Fight was way too close.
Wait, which fight?
For it to be rigged?
We're talking
Yeah.
about Tyrone and Jake, and then
Yeah, the one that happened
Tyrone and
last
Jake.
night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if
I
you
thought
would
you were
wait,
talking
if
about
you,
the Ben
It's like
one. I was like,
40
that's
Nah.
nowhere
It
close.
No,
It
if you'd
like
wake up and
49
listen,
to
yeah.
46, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fight yesterday was close as one
was a
by
it was a split decision.
Yeah, split
Yeah,
decision.
but 49 to 46, right?
Yeah, but the
yeah.
judges were blind as fuck. So.
I mean, I'm
I
just
didn't.
saying.
What do you
watch
mean?
it. I didn't watch
Well,
it.
from what I read about it and all, like everything, everyone keeps saying that Woodley was in the fight the whole time. Like he was like going at him, and Jake was running away. And I watched some clips, and Woodley had some punches that like put Jake almost on his ass. And I think Woodley could have finished him. I mean, Woodley's a insanely good UFC fighter, and
Yeah.
I think it was a little rigged because of that.
Well, I mean,
And-
I can see that, but if you looked at like the stats, Jake Paul landed like 3 times the amount of like hits, like in total. That's why I think it went to a
That's-
split decision and he won in points.
Yeah.
Because maybe
Boxing's
Tyrone
a
had the more
mathematical-
significant strikes and maybe the bigger blows, but he didn't land as many, and it's
Well,
it's a
I'm
point
meaning more
system.
of
It's all
the.
points, bro.
That's why Floyd's 50-0.
I'm meaning more of
If you
like
want to know.
Woodley could have finished him, kind of like if you remember the Nate Diaz fight that was recent when
Yeah.
Nate put that dude like
yeah.
kind of wobbling and then he backed off. That's kind of what like the clip kind of showed. So I'm saying more like he was paid off to not. He could have knocked him out. He could have went at him because Jake was like leaning against the ring, and Woodley could have went and finished him.
The
I would
ropes.
think that.
So that's why I'm thinking it's rigged.
I would think that Tyrone's not paid off, but like I said, I didn't watch it. I kind of watched like the interviews before the fights.
You're going at it.
He just didn't seem. Tyrone just doesn't seem like a guy you could pay off to lose to the Paul
Well, did
kid.
you see
I
what
hate
they-
him. I hate him so much. There's no way you could pay me enough.
Well, it
money.
depends.
That dude's from Ferguson, Missouri, bro. There's no way
Well,
he
did
got
you
paid
see
off.
Did you see what they were doing for the next fight? Because they were trying to do a next fight, and the loser gives "I love so and so's name" tattooed
Tad-
on them.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that's what they said after this fight, that they're gonna do another fight, and loser has to get a tattoo of the other.
I don't think
They
Tyrone
said
and
that?
Tyrone and Paul.
Jake.
Wow.
What the hell?
I don't think Tyrone's going to be welcome back in Ferguson after that.
Dude, he better kill him next time. That's all I know.
I
He better,
don't know if
like,
they're gonna welcome
beat
him
that man
back.
into a coma.
You know, I want to see as much shit as like Jake Paul's been talking on Conor McGregor. I would love to see a McGregor and Jake Paul, just because McGregor was like, yeah, he got beat to Floyd, but he was landing some.
McGregor's
Big
focused
punches.
on that Dustin fight.
Yeah, but
bro.
McGregor was
Yeah,
he
that's true.
was an annoying boxer though.
Yeah, but he
kept
landed a
trying
big
to
punches.
do like
It was the
UFC stuff the whole time.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's known
probably
for
hard.
his whole
Well,
career.
obviously, but that's what I'm saying. It was just annoying to watch the fight.
Plus, he didn't get. I don't even know if he got over a year to train for that.
Oh yeah.
Put
I
him
don't
up
know how
against
long
Tyson
he got.
Fury.
Do what?
Put him up.
Put him up against Tyson Fury.
Who? Put who up?
Jake Paul.
Okay,
maybe
no,
not.
that weight class is. I'm pretty sure fucking weird.
I don't care, dude.
I
He
would
wants
love
to.
to see that.
He wants to box a real boxer.
Fury would destroy him.
Or even
Wilder
Deontay-
would destroy
I was
him
gonna
too.
say even Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder.
I don't know if Jake
Let's do
Paul
it.
actually fights a real boxer. Jake Paul gets his ass whipped. I'm throwing out.
That
there.
we're still because that's the argument every single time.
But he
Fight a
until he
legitimate
but-
boxer.
And he's like, well, I'm fighting. This phone call better be important. No, okay. He's like, I'm fighting Ben Askren, who's like a retired UFC fighter.
A wrestler.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even a striker.
That is
He's-
true.
He's a wrestler.
And his first one was Nate Robinson. That was just like a
Yeah,
slip thing. And then he
basketball
moves
player.
up to Tyrone Woodley, which I would say is an upgrade from Ben
Yeah, for
Askren,
sure.
but still not a boxer.
For sure.
Fight like even Ryan Garcia, that young up and coming boxer.
Yeah.
That you see on TikTok and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he's supposed to be a young and up and coming boxer. He's a real boxer. Fight him.
I
See
wanna
what
it.
happens.
Let's see a person that trains boxing 24/7.
Yes.
Let's see that.
Not a UFC fighter
Yeah.
that has a couple months to train to learn how to box, because it's a whole new ball game.
See, I give him credit though. He is hustling. Like even who he's fighting, they're
He's
not
getting the bag.
big
dude.
fight. Exactly. He's getting all the views. People are gonna pay it. Why?
Yeah.
Because people hate the Pauls and they want to see Jake Paul get his ass whipped. So they're gonna keep paying. So he's hustling right now, and
That's I think
It's-
with that you can make the argument. You can make the argument with it being rigged because they know that people are going to watch it to see him lose.
exactly.
And every time he
So they can
wins,
double like
there's a
Tyrone's
yes,
contract behind.
Well,
it,
it's
hey,
kinda
this is
like-
what you're getting paid in the contract, but we'll pay you this on the back end.
because there will be another fight.
Yeah.
Because if he keeps winning, there's always going to be another fight.
So here's the only thing with like the Tyrone situation. I'd have to be guaranteed a 2 contract fight, so that way I'd say, okay, for the first one, yes. The second one, I want to fight. The second one, I want to fight you. That's
Put
the
him in
only
the
way I could
UFC
do it.
ring, bro.
I would love to see that.
So like,
gosh.
did y'all watch the? Actually, I think we did the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight.
Yeah, we
I
watched
think that was rigged out of the like. By,
It was
it was exposition or whatever. But
Expedition, yeah.
it's not gonna.
Exposition.
That's whatever.
that was
I had a
more-
long day of work. Home.
That was more of a sparring.
Yeah.
I think they agreed to not full on go at it because weren't they wearing headgear?
I don't remember.
I
to
think
be
they were
honest.
wearing headgear.
I don't think
I
so.
can't
Actually,
remember.
no, they
I'm-
weren't. No,
I'm
they
pretty
weren't.
sure.
No, they weren't wearing headgear. They were
Okay,
there.
but it wasn't like a full on boxing match, and you could tell it was like a sparring.
Yeah, I don't know.
But even after that, I mean, Jake Paul went on Twitter and Logan beat Floyd. Logan beat Floyd.
Yeah.
He's trying to. They're smart. Like I hate
Oh,
the
they're
people,
for sure
but
smart.
they're smart.
They're
At,
marketing
you know.
themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to do what you even if people hate you. You got to do what you got to do. And 9 times out of 10, the more people hate you, the more success you can get because people will always click to see if you're going to fail.
Yeah, can you blow this podcast up so we can come like big and I can call out Jake Paul and just beat his ass for the first time.
He's
That's
like
the
he's like twice your size, bro. You're like
I don't give a
5'7".
fuck. I'll beat that dude's ass.
I paid
I'll hit him
I-
with the 1-2
I paid
Conor
the
You wouldn't
McGregor.
eat the hottest chip.
Yeah, you
But
wouldn't
you'll
even
get
eat
Hey,
the-
you'll
you
get
hey.
wouldn't
the
even eat
ring.
the hottest chip, but it'll get in the
Okay,
boxing ring.
you know he ate the chip. Did he get like fucking $1 million?
No, he didn't.
No, but his
exactly. But
balls
if I
got
get my
bigger.
ass kicked by Jake Paul, I'm getting $1 million.
No, because you're not gonna get paid. He doesn't give a. He doesn't know who you are.
It doesn't-
He's
he
not
has
gonna
to-
offer you- He's not gonna pay you because nobody's gonna want to watch that.
I'm talking about if we were big.
Oh yeah.
If we were big, then
I want
yeah.
to see Steve fight him.
Well, you're already plenty big, so we'll
So are you.
fair enough.
Steve will do it.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Wait, Steve will do
Steve
it. What?
if Steve fought him or something like that.
Oh, dude.
Steve would be too intoxicated to fight him.
Let's get Bradley Martin to fight him, dude.
Okay, that
Lit.
well,
Bradley fucks with him though.
Yeah.
I think they all fuck with him, which is
Really?
cool.
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I
there's-
mean, I don't
they're
mind.
smart.
Yeah.
He's just, I actually
I
like
just
Logan
think
Paul
they're.
now.
I think they're. I
I,
don't.
I
yeah, don't
like
mind them,
Logan.
but like
I don't like Jake.
I don't like Jake. I like Logan. I just hate how, and even I think Logan and Jake already know that they're completely different in some ways.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Jake's ate one too many bars as a YouTuber and kind of cuckoo in the brain sometimes, and
Yeah.
I mean, look how he
Yeah.
dresses.
yeah, it's just
He thinks he is something completely different than what like he is.
yeah.
I mean, we came up from like he was on Disney and like we knew him like from Vine.
Didn't he
Yeah.
get fired from Disney like very early in his show?
Probably. I just
him doing
remember.
a thing about it. I just can't remember.
I don't remember if what show he was in. I just
I don't
remember
either.
him doing the. And then you're watching Disney Channel.
Dude, there's a big thing about it. Somebody interviewed him and they talk about that shit. I don't
About him
remember.
on Disney?
Yeah, like it's like it's new too. It's like recently and
Hmm.
basically all of how he became who he is now.
He became like for his success. It was always Logan. Logan brought Jake up. If it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
Logan, Jake would
They
never
just
been a
said they
thing.
just started YouTubing, like crushing it on YouTube, and after Disney and
Yeah,
just
started-
found that
he
they
started
found
from
them,
Vine.
Like YouTube
Yeah.
became a big thing kind of when they started coming up. So yeah, Vine and then
They started
got
from
into
Vine.
YouTube.
Vine, I think, quit, and that's when they went to YouTube.
Yeah.
And then everyone went to them, and then the show. Logan wasn't in any show, was he?
I
don't think so.
recall.
I don't.
know.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with them back in like
But like
years ago.
so what was your go-to TV network? Like he was like, talking about Jake being on Disney.
Disney Channel.
Was it Disney Channel? What is
As
it?
like a
Nick,
kid or-
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? Yeah, as a
Dude.
kid.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon?
Yeah,
Dude, they had
Nickelodeon.
Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victoria, Zoe 101.
I mean,
They had
Cartoon
some
Network
good
had some
ones, man.
bangers
They did
after,
have some
like,
really
9
good ones.
o'clock.
Courage the
They
Cowardly
had
Dog,
SpongeBob on
dude.
there, bro.
Jack, like,
Dude, I fucked
No.
with Disney Channel. I'm not gonna
Disney,
lie.
Sweet
Dude,
Life of Zack and
that-
Cody.
Sweet Life was lit.
That was it.
Phineas and Ferb.
Wizards of Waverly
Yeah.
Place.
Oh,
Wizards of
I
Waverly
totally
Place.
forgot, dude.
There's more.
Selena Gomez.
I'm
There's
not
more.
even gonna lie, dude. I hated Disney Channel.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I never
You didn't
watched
like
it.
you?
Wait,
I
you
like
didn't like
Sweet
Sweet
Life?
Life?
I feel like
Dude.
Sweet Life
Nickelodeon.
was okay, but
I feel like if you're a guy
That was
our age,
probably it.
you'd like
I
it.
feel
all the
like
other ones you
Nickelodeon
named.
had a lot of adult dark humor hidden inside of it, though. Like a lot of the Nickelodeon episodes, like SpongeBob,
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah,
cartoon
For
ones.
sure.
Always like now that I'm watching them now, you're like, okay, this is for sure meant to be taken sexually.
And you know what's crazy? It's like the Mandela effect. Like, did we actually watch that? Like, was that in the actual episode, or has that been tweaked?
No,
You think that was like
yeah.
that's like
Definitely.
actually like
It was
the-
in there. We just never thought about it.
I think they do that so that like parents that are watching it with their kids, they can enjoy it too. Because the parents that are watching are probably looking at it from their way, which is it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
The
that's
kids looking at it like I don't know what that means, but it's good.
So-
like
I don't
the
know
show.
what it means, but I like it.
Yeah.
So speaking of like Nickelodeon, y'all ever like hear that conspiracy with Drake and Josh and iCarly?
No.
what do you mean?
So the conspiracy that you remember Drake and Josh? There's Crazy Steve, right?
yeah, he works at the movie theater.
Okay, and that's Spencer and iCarly,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Drake and Josh's little daughter, or not daughter, little sister is I forgot her name on that show, Megan,
Megan.
and then Carly.
Yep.
Like the theory is that Steve went crazy and like kidnapped her and then brainwashed her and moved to Seattle, and that's how iCarly came on.
Huh.
Whoa.
That's
Like,
a
isn't that
crazy-
not-
That's out there. That's a stretch.
Well, apparently in the like the one of the last episodes, the movie theater had a sign showing a movie or saying like iCarly or something was on there. So
Oh,
there's like
really?
a big thing about that too.
Like in the movie theater, there's a poster.
Yeah, no, I think it was like on the sign outside, like the billboard. You know how they put the
yeah, the TV. What's showing?
yeah.
Well, if that was so.
Huh.
Then why isn't he Crazy Steve and iCarly?
Well, he is a little crazy still in there. He's just a big art guy.
I think that if it had a thing that our Carly was already a thing, then there's no way he could have kidnapped and brainwashed her.
But I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
conspiracy theories. My favorite one's the SpongeBob one. Well, not my favorite one, but one of them is that Mr. Krabs is the cannibal
Oh,
because
no.
the Krusty Krab's a crab trap. So, and you notice how he's the only crab in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, dude, Larry the Lobster, bro.
No, he's a lobster.
Larry
not a
the what?
crab.
Larry the,
He's not a crab though.
I mean, same shit. They're crustaceans.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's not a crab. It's completely different.
A lobster.
Plus,
eat
you see how
lobster
ripped
tails.
Larry is. There's no way Mr. Krabs is getting him.
Yeah, for real.
But that, I mean,
Yeah,
look
that
at
is-
it.
I mean,
He's the only.
SpongeBob's the only sponge. Does that make him a cannibal?
Yeah.
No,
Sponges
because he's
can't
not
eat.
eating his own kind.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
eating crabs.
photosynthesis. I'm telling you, dude. It's
And
just,
yeah,
hey,
and
you don't have to believe it. I'm just saying it's a conspiracy theory that, oh, he's the only crab in Bikini Bottom. His restaurant is literally a crab trap.
and
It's
that's
just-
why no one can see the secret formula. Yeah,
Because the secret formula is crab meat.
Exactly.
Speaking of
And do you ever
Damn.
see Mr. Crab actually eating a Krabby Patty? Does he? I don't remember. Like, there's a lot of
You
times.
know? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he
But
does.
speaking of people eating people, zombies is a good one because the thing that I love about zombies is they came up in movies.
That's
I
true.
don't know when the first zombie movie was. Probably, I don't know.
When they first came out with
decades
movies, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's,
I'm sure
years
there's
ago.
been.
that's
they've
like
been-
what they made.
Probably got a
movies
lot of
off
Halloween
They've been
movies.
this thing that has been popularized like forever, and I feel like a lot of people that you talk to feel like, oh, if the zombie apocalypse were to happen, I'm ready. You know, everybody
true.
you talk to will say that, right?
Yeah, we are ready.
Yeah, this man right
But-
here is ready.
The thing that's the craziest about it is like, where did this like popularity of like sort of wanting it to happen? Like, give me a zombie apocalypse. Let me go out and like have a backpack and survive.
I think
'cause
at
life
this,
is
I
boring.
think
We've
at
been
this
in
point we
houses.
need to like weave out all the idiots. So
Yeah. It's because life is boring, bro. Give us an adrenaline
I mean,
rush.
do
Well,
y'all,
hey, they came out with Corona.
do y'all think you
True.
could survive one?
let Garrett
World
answer
War
that
Z
because,
zombies are like
Yeah, what
Walking
kind of zombies-
Dead zombies.
Are we
Good
working?
point. What kind of
And
zombies
I would
are
say
we talking
realistically, the World War Z zombies are probably more realistic. Surely to God that these zombies aren't gonna have to walk. I Am Legend zombies, like I
Those
could get,
ones are pretty crazy too.
I could get where like maybe the sun. Let's say the I Am Legend zombies. Let's go with that.
They're
Could I
only out at
survive the
night.
I Am Legend
Yeah.
zombies? Probably.
about? If Will Smith can barely do it, you think you can?
Yeah.
But the I Am Legend zombies are smart.
That's what he's saying.
But they
Well-
only come out at night.
Exactly.
Well, when you think about zombies, I mean, like, I think that I don't think it's gonna be a literal like Walking Dead zombies where they're like literally like coming back from the dead. I think it would be something like I Am Legend where it's like it was like some kind of disease or like
Yeah.
a virus
Yeah.
where like they can still somewhat function as a human, so they can still process, think, and they can still run.
I would be probably about 6 feet deep in a bunker
That's good.
out in the middle of the woods, and they'd never know.
I don't know. I like the approach of like going house to house.
Oh, I would for sure. But that's what,
What?
you do. You have
Oh,
home
and
base.
looting.
You have home base, but then you slowly start venturing out.
Sure.
So that way you cover some ground and say, okay, this area's clear. I got
Right.
Now I can set a new perimeter.
See, but the thing nobody talks about is like, where are you when it happens?
I'm
when
right
are you
here.
knowing about the zombie apocalypse? What are you doing? You know,
That's
I'm
true.
chilling.
what would be a hard situation to start out in?
That changes a lot because you could be prepared, like you said, like at home. You already have your bag, you can go, or you could be at Walmart shopping and the outbreak starts there.
Yeah, sure.
That's.
Dude,
are you
that-
surviving?
I'm
And
TTG.
Are you-
I'm
are
you
trained to
surviving
go.
then?
Yes. Just
you're hopping
Are you
over
even-
into
are
the
you
gun
even out in
section.
the parking lot, or just trying to leave parking lot
No,
at
I'm-
the same time? People are
I'm breaking the gun case open and I'm freaking loading guns. You think for 1 second I'm saying you
But
need
the
to load
thing
this
is
gun, and we're gonna be in the back corner of Walmart at this point.
you got to figure.
You need to
every-
start freaking barricading this thing off back here.
You got to
Yep.
figure people going into panic mode thinking the same thing you're thinking, but instead they're gonna want to shoot your ass because you're trying
Why
to.
why would anybody want to shoot me?
Well, why wouldn't you want to shoot somebody else?
I have no desire to
What?
kill a human being.
Well, how do you know they haven't been bitten?
Use them as bait. Oh, this idiot!
What if they've
like,
been bitten, dude?
boom,
and
throw
they're
'em to
just
the
trying to
zombies.
go and get a gun. Gotta be
I
safe.
mean, I don't think that. I don't know. We've never got that
Then
far
you
in
just
I Am
gotta
Legend.
just
None
start-
of them ever had
that's what I'm
guns.
saying.
So
That's
Be
true.
prepared, dude.
That's true.
The cat could already
The
been bitten. You don't even fucking
the
know.
monkeys in Planet of the Apes were
they
more.
could shoot. Yes,
They could actually shoot. I don't.
That's a good.
None
that's
of the
good-
zombies
good show,
have
too.
have ever held a gun.
Nope.
So I think we're good on that aspect. I think we could just barricade ourselves
No,
in the
but that's
back
what
corner.
I mean. Like every zombie movie, it's always taken like
Listen,
a minute or two before they turn.
we were
right?
talking about the I Am Legend zombies though. So
Oh, we're
they
still on
don't
that?
tote guns, okay? They ain't packing no heat. Not
I'm
running
a
around
zombie,
with AKs or
motherfucker.
anything. So,
imagine?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I survived. Yeah.
Well, would
I
it
think
be like a Walking Dead scenario then, that where like everybody you meet that isn't part of your pack that you're
No.
rolling with, they're
Nah.
all psychopaths?
But that's way down the line. Like that's fucking so far. I mean, it starts
Sure.
off at the beginning, but like that thing outbursted so quickly, and they were in the city. I mean, and it just like it was like crazy fast. Like the zombie to human ratio in that.
In I Am Legend,
No, in Walking Dead.
I
Like
thought he just woke up.
They do. They started off like that, but I'm saying like it became like millions of zombies like that.
Yeah.
You know, so working up to it, I don't know. I mean,
I think we all survive.
I don't know, and that's the other thing too. If you have everybody prepared for it, how would it ever happen? Everybody's
I don't
prepared.
know.
You just kill them. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah, I
zombie
don't know.
outbreak's over. It never even started.
Isn't that how North Korea got rid of COVID?
Yeah.
Didn't they like Kim
I don't know if
Jong-un-
that's true though.
I don't know if it's true either, but I read the news article that Kim Jong-un found the first person that got COVID in North Korea and they executed him.
that wouldn't surprise me.
I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't surprise me, but like
Yeah, that
I
wouldn't
remember
surprise
reading
me a
something
bit.
about
they were
that.
prepared.
But I heard that COVID could last anywhere up to like 2 weeks on the surface.
Well, that was at the beginning. You remember, like, I
Dude,
remember
everything
having to
has
bring
changed, bro.
those Clorox wipes with me to the gas station so I could pick out the gas nozzle in my truck, and you weren't allowed to touch anything. And they came out with the thing where it's like, oh, it lasts 6 times longer on rubber. And like, so when we played disc golf, nobody would even go near anybody's disc.
Yeah, you couldn't go fucking. I remember the golf course. You couldn't even grab the flag, and like I was just like,
Yeah,
what?
and now it's only
That
airborne
shit
within.
was wild.
Yeah, I
that
don't.
shit was
crazy.
wild.
This shit keeps changing.
We got locked up.
Yeah, we did. We're about to get locked up again.
Nah,
No, we ain't.
the tables have turned.
A riot will happen.
The term
Garrett's
I,
leading it.
I agree. I think no. Well, I mean, I'm saying that they'll probably try and execute a lockdown again, maybe at some point if it doesn't get better. But I agree with you on. Doubt the South lets that happen.
Dude, since Afghanistan's been a thing, how much have you heard about COVID?
Exactly.
I haven't heard it.
Isn't that
crazy?
You know
pull
what?
up YouTube, you still see. If you scroll down like one scroll, it literally shows like everything there is to know about COVID. They have like a consistent running.
Yeah, but nobody pays attention to
All
that
I'm saying,
anymore.
back in like March and April, bro, I didn't hear anything. It was gone. Like COVID was gone. Even at work, no one talked about it. I'd go in places, there'd be no mask sign.
Yeah.
And then Delta pops up, and oh, here we go again.
It's because they were losing interest.
That's what I was. Yeah.
They weren't making enough
That's
money
what
off
I'm
of it.
The virus gets stronger.
Which it
You know,
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, every virus, it mutates, and I understand that, but it's just
Doesn't it only mutate because we have a vaccine?
Yeah. I think it.
And that the only reason the virus mutates because we have a vaccine for it, like it's something that it can figure out how to beat, I guess, in a way.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
but I think
evolution.
I think that does that for like heat and cold, like maybe mutate to be resistant to heat or higher temperatures.
I don't know
think
anything
it's
about
more or less
viruses,
the
so-
vaccine, because
Yeah.
if that was the case, people would still be
They were.
getting polio and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll
Well,
say,
that's a vaccine. This vaccine they have is not a vaccine because you technically still get it.
and I'm not against.
Yeah, it's-
and
Vaccines are supposed to prevent.
I'm
you
not
from
against the
getting
vaccine. Like,
yeah, no.
like by no means am I saying like, oh, this is the government's putting a chip in your arm. I'm not against it, but I'm not for the government mandating vaccines.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's where you got to draw
it. And
the line.
jobs, like that's just.
You got to draw the line for sure. Like, yeah, and
It
like
depends
now,
on the job,
now
honestly.
you have
Well,
to have
like
a
healthcare
passport. You have
makes
to have a
sense.
passport ID, a
That I don't
vaccine
agree with.
passport in New York. Like, what? When did this become I thought this was a free country.
Well,
Yeah.
You can get around that just by driving.
What do you mean?
Are you talking about for
No,
flying?
no. There's
no, it's
literally
a vaccine passport. In
You
New
can't
York
get into
City just
any
to go to
restaurants or
and shit.
anything. You can't go
Yeah.
nowhere.
which
You gotta have proof.
I think if you're a business and you want to require a vaccine, not for your employees, which you probably would, but for your customers to show proof, that's fine. Like you have that right. But for it to be mandated, statewide, I don't know, because that's literally taking away freedom.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
think
do
anybody
that.
would be hurting moving out of New York City. Let's be honest. It's expensive as shit to live there.
Yeah.
We should just barricade it off.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the flu. I mean, the flu kills off millions of people every year, but nobody's requiring you to show proof
Yeah.
of the flu shot to
Dude,
get
it's-
into.
There's more into that. Like bad health, obesity, like shit like that kills people all the time too.
Mhm.
And I did read a thing that where 78%. I think this was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said 78% of the people in the ICU are obese. They're way overweight and they're conditioned like they're just not very healthy people.
Mhm.
And I think that's a huge factor into your immune system and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Jacobs, he's telling us me and you need to lose weight.
It's not
I
necessarily-
100% agree though.
See,
I think that's why we turned off the AC before we started.
Yeah.
To sweat out some calories.
Yeah.
And now,
Detox.
well, like I want to say, because like obviously you and like us being your close friends, we've had close people around us that have passed due to COVID.
Yeah.
So like to getting the vaccine, if that's once they, in my ordeal with that is once the whoever's putting out the vaccine has some sort of accountability, that's when I'll feel like way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because they have no accountability in creating. They could be creating whatever they want. Poison,
they've made
which they're not.
$8 billion. They've made $8 billion in the new like vaccine thing. Like that's how much they just made on all this shit. $8 billion.
And I know it's
that quick. That's how much they just made people billionaires.
Yeah, and that's another problem is that our government has gone to how much money can we make off of it.
Yeah.
And I know there's trial and error when creating a vaccine about a disease that we know very little of. But I think if there was more accountability and there was more consequences for, hey, if you make something that kills off hundreds of thousands, we got to look into this a little deeper and see if this was intentional.
Yeah.
If they had more accountability, I think they would be taking it a lot more serious because their jobs would be at risk and they would be actually trying to, and I'm not saying that they're not. It's just that our government is not trustworthy, that they put off an image that it's very fishy.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
I don't trust them, and I don't. I mean, I now that
it puts people in a very hard situation to be like, because like for me, like I would love to get the vaccine if it actually is what we need to do to help people.
Right.
But you've just made it so convenient for y'all. Like look at them. Like the White House, they don't even have a vaccine mandate. To work at the White House, you do not have to have the vaccine.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
That's a little fishy.
What's going on here? Because 1 minute you're telling us that we all should get vaccinated, now you're telling me like the people that are supposed to be the ones getting vaccinated
running the country
that they don't have to do it.
That's the only problem I have with it is that our government. I just have it's so they're so focused on is the left or the right winning and who holds the power. They don't care about at least this is what it seems like. They don't care about is the country going in the proper direction. No. They just care about who's on top and it affects us.
Keeping their power relevant, bro. That's all.
I mean,
like, look at all the old ass people that are our government. Like you've been for 47 years. Like,
yeah, and things are getting
changed,
worse,
bro. Time to get your ass out of the office.
I don't know. The thing I don't really like about that is the fact that like you can sit here and talk about it all you want, but then like if you actually wanted to make a difference and go to law school and become a politician and everything, but then I mean, what are people going to say about you? Even if you try to be as honest as you can be, people are still going to call you corrupt.
You can only get so far until you get involved, like until the corruptness comes out, and they're like, no, you can't do that.
That's why we're
you
sending
can't go for that kind of file.
Yeah, it's kind of like Snowden, right?
Yeah. Snowden, by the way, have you seen Snowden?
Hmm?
You've seen Snowden, I know that.
Yeah. Well,
Snowden, yeah, great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Freaking movie.
If you don't know what it is, it's a guy who worked in the CIA, right?
Yeah.
And he knew it was corrupt, and he said, "Screw this," and started exposing. And now he lives.
What's his
I don't
dead
know
gun name?
Edward Snowden.
No, the freaking actor.
Oh, I ain't gonna remember.
I don't remember either.
Shawn Mendes.
I can't remember. Anyway, that's not
great
important.
actor.
Yeah, it was.
That's why we're sending Connor out. He's going to be our lawyer politician. He wants to run for president. So
You know
we're
that
going to be
movie.
sending him out for trial and error.
I just watched that movie like a few months ago for the first time.
It's
Really?
a great
I just
movie.
read
It's
about
like
him.
the government tapping into all your
Phones
computers
and
and
like
basically,
Eagle Eye?
yeah,
Somewhere?
basically taking all your information and selling it to whoever and invading your privacy and over like the Verizon and AT&T, and he just was like, "This is illegal," and they was like, "Yeah, but we can find anybody we want to just by hacking the phone systems."
Yeah. Picked up by every camera too.
Oh, we need to find this guy. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's look what
But
he's.
then why haven't we been finding these guys?
That's the old people that
Like,
cost money.
FBI's most wanted list has been the same since like 1940, dude.
yeah.
And look, those people are still looking for him. I mean, there's still a case open. They're still getting paid to.
A lot.
And then the old people that
By the way,
cover-
you're the one paying them too. So.
Oh yeah. It's just
Okay.
hurting our pockets. But like the old people that cover their freaking webcams with the painter's tape, like my old job, that's what we did. Like we would go and work on computers, TVs, and all that stuff. And 90% of because we go into nicer homes, most of them are retired. 90% of them that have like laptops or computers all have tape over their webcams. Big Brother's listening.
Yeah.
Which if they are,
They're
I
all
feel,
about that was kind of also back in their days is when like aliens were coming around. They were growing up in those times, so they're thinking
true.
like, remember, they're listening. They were like. They're kind of big into the government hacking their shit too, like or listening in on their telephones,
probably-
TVs are coming live.
They probably don't know that their laptops all have internal mics either, do they?
Yeah.
They probably have no. I feel so bad for my FBI agent that
Oh yeah.
that has
You
to
probably
sit and
don't have
monitor
one.
me. Oh yeah, I mean, if I've had one, there's probably
he's a very
been
sick, corrupt shit person. Like he's just had.
either that or it's been a string of FBI agents. They just walk into his office and he's just
Or
hanging
they
from the
just gave up,
ceiling,
like, hey, just
and they're like, "That's the fourth one this week."
Dude, I love those TikToks when they show they're in a courtroom and they're like talking about the party chat. They're like replaying.
oh yeah,
Like-
Oh, yeah.
Xbox
Like when they
Live
listen
back
to
in
your
the
party
day.
chat and it says like a lot of
Everybody would be
stupid
going to
shit.
jail if those actually got
We'd all be
released.
going to jail for sure.
Yeah, I can remember
No,
so many.
They said that back in like a little bit ago, they said that PlayStation was going to now be releasing their like their party chat audio.
What do you mean?
Like they
Where
were going
people
to.
can listen to it.
Yeah, people can literally listen
Yeah,
to
and
like
you can
their.
in
I don't know if
legal
it's like the
trouble
employees
for
at
it.
Sony or the government or whoever, but if you're in a party on PlayStation, people can have access to that audio.
Yeah, so like
Oh,
legal
really?
trouble.
Yeah,
Have you never?
it was a
ever
huge
been
thing
to, like,
like a
those
month
crazy
or two
parties?
ago, something like that.
I mean, yeah, I've
Like,
been
you
inside
hear
a
our
Modern Warfare
Discord
2
conversations, right?
I've been inside a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. And
Yeah.
that is about as toxic as.
That's the
things
backbone
can
of society right there. If you made it
For
through
real.
that,
get.
backbone of
It's also a
society.
I was
middle
playing in-
school, so I kind of feel like
Yeah,
that all
no, that's what I was
kinda-
about to say. I was playing that shit in middle school, and all these old. You'd get in there with a lobby of like 20 like people our age now, and they'd be like, "Hey, Squeaker," and you're like,
Yeah.
"Yo, fuck you, man, fuck you."
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'll beat your ass, bro.
Now people record that audio and send it to their freaking lawyer and try to sue them because
You
they
remember-
don't. They,
you
they
remember when
called
your
them
parents
a
went
cheater.
home?
The Nirvana baby, the guy, you know, the picture of the kid in the pool, the little baby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's trying to
Yes.
sue him. Like, get the fuck out
the
of
kid,
here.
that
with
dude that was like,
shit.
I came back out and my kid after like 18 minutes is still holding his breath. Or is that what you're talking
No,
about?
you know the baby in the Nirvana
Oh,
album
yeah,
cover,
yeah,
the one
yeah.
swimming, floating, his
That's
dick
not.
showing.
That's not in that album.
Whatever album. Yes, it's a
don't think
cover
it is.
picture of one of the albums. Anyway,
That was a-
continuing with the story. The guy that was the baby back then is trying to sue now. He's
Oh,
like, yeah,
That's
it's just like,
because-
dude, you were on the cover of a fucking album that's legendary.
because he's
Yeah,
irrelevant.
but did he get
He's-
money for that? Is that why he's suing?
I'm sure his parents signed some sort. That's who he should be suing. Is his fucking parents.
Yeah, he probably he's lost fame and he probably spent all his money on
They
crack.
said something. He literally said something because it made his dick look small. Because he's literally a tiny baby.
You're a baby. You don't
Yeah.
want to have a 9-inch wang,
Yeah.
bro.
Somebody actually
kidding
edited
me?
one on there. I remember seeing that. That was hilarious.
Oh,
Looking
he's
it up
trying to
'cause
he's trying to prove you
I don't
wrong.
think it's on that or on that album. Oh, it is on that album.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought it was on like a song or something.
A song,
I saw it a while back.
dude. I just have to say, dude, your mullet's looking hella fresh right now,
it's looking
Yeah, I got a cut today, man.
dude. He is growing that thing out.
I wish it would get longer. I should have cut my ends.
What do you mean? You shouldn't have.
Well, I should have trimmed it up a little bit.
No, you gotta just keep growing the back for sure.
It's still going. It's just
It's been,
curling.
dude. You remember when I got it? When it was like fucking short as
Yeah,
shit.
I remember when you got it.
I only got it because we were. It was for my birthday party. We were going to Topgolf, and Braden was like, we were all at the barber, and Braden goes. I said I'm gonna get a mullet because I had like no hair, and Braden goes, if you get a mullet, I'm never hanging out with you. I was like, fucking
Sounds
bet,
like a
bro.
great deal.
I was like,
that's what he
give me a
said.
mullet, and they give me a mullet, and I was like, dude, I actually kind of look good in this.
Yeah, and it's
Keeping the mullet.
It's been since I haven't cut my hair since October.
ever since then, dude. You the
Your hair doesn't grow very fast.
No, it used to, but I'm older now.
he fits the model of a mullet though. He's Cajun. He works for the city. He's just got the
You
beard
can
and
barely understand him half the time.
he's got the beer belly. I mean, he just
That's the Cajun to me, okay?
I know that. That's
that's
exactly
just-
what I'm saying. That's why I can barely understand your ass.
Sorry, I
No
like
tigers.
I like sound
No
like Ed
tigers.
Orgeron.
Yeah, I just had to say that,
Have
dude.
y'all
'cause-
ever been to? Well, I know you.
Oh, none.
Have y'all been to Louisiana though?
Yes.
And talked to people that are like truly you really.
See, that's crazy because like
I've drove through. I don't think I've ever like made a stop at Louisiana.
a
Maybe
lot of
I have,
people
I don't
go
know.
down there and says they go, I can't understand anybody, and I go down there and I understand them just fucking fine.
Bro, dude, like,
But that's just
some
me.
of those
Go
guys,
Tigers.
Like,
Go
on the
Tigers.
Gator shows and shit, like down there, dude.
Dude, my uncle went on, or he wasn't on the show, but he went gator hunting with them. He said it was fun. I wish I would have went.
My brother killed a gator a couple weeks ago.
I saw that. We're waiting for them
Oh, you
gator,
eating it?
them fried
Huh?
gator
Are you
sandwiches.
eating it?
Yeah, I've ate some of it.
Was it
We had the
good?
tail
Did they,
meat. Yeah,
are
it
they
was pretty
keeping
good.
the skin for anything?
Huh? Yeah,
Did
he's
they
gonna
get
put the tail. He only has the tail. They
Ah.
gave the other one. They
Where
were
did he
in
kill it
Florida
at?
and they gave it to the kid. His.
Oh,
They gave it
gotcha.
to this kid that was on the boat with him. Like they gave him that mount.
That's cool.
So he could
What
mount.
about the head?
Yeah, they gave it to the kid.
Where did he kill this at?
Florida.
Oh, I think you said Florida.
I think I would rather
I don't
keep
like
the head over the tail.
They were just being nice. I
Yeah,
think.
but if you're with a kid, man.
Yeah, it's like the little
fuck
kid.
that,
It's
dude.
like the
If
dudes that
kid's gonna
catch.
kill it, then it ain't his,
Well, I mean, it's like you catch a foul ball at a MLB game.
Yeah, and
you
you're
turn
older,
around and there's
man.
a little kid, so you give him the ball to make your girl.
Hey,
You know,
well, that depends.
Hey, man,
though.
go
That
get you
actually
a
I have a
depends.
girl, and I'm not at the,
If I go to a Braves game
Fair.
and Acuna hits a foul ball and I catch it, I ain't giving no damn kid. That's fucking my damn ball.
I want to put.
I
I,
love
think
that
what
dude.
would be a funny video would be to get Sam, put him in the outfield, and just hit pop flies to him.
You catch them all day, bro.
we
You
may have
think
to
how
do
many,
that.
If I hit you 10, how many do you think you could catch?
I don't know. It depends on how good of a hitter you are.
I could hit it to you.
'Cause I'm a great catcher.
Okay.
We
I
may
want
have
to
do
pitch to
that.
Do
Sam.
that.
I want to pitch to Sam.
Sam's not gonna get in there and let you throw a fastball at him for sure.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
We might. You know what? I like
Jacob
that.
would.
We may have to take a. We may have to take a trip down to the field.
Yeah.
In
That
the
would
future.
be fun.
Catch pop flies. Can
See
we
if-
do it in the evening when the sun isn't.
See how many
And
times
ground
Sam
balls?
can catch a pop fly.
Maybe,
and-
maybe a little bit later in the year too.
I want to see Sam hit
Yeah.
some
We'll get some
dingers.
coaching,
We'll
Sam.
go. We'll
It's
go to the
about
park,
start
Sam.
getting a little cool here.
I'm gonna take my son to
perfect.
the park.
What about? Hey, we
We're gonna
can.
teach him how to catch some fly balls.
We could also do a home run derby.
Y'all are gonna have to give me a.
Who's winning the home run derby? Who do y'all think?
I don't know. Probably Chris.
That's my guy.
Y'all know who would win the home run derby?
Shit.
I feel like I could give Chris a run for his money, but
Give me a
Chris played
tennis
baseball
racket, I
longer. You were not hitting you were not hitting a baseball over the fence with a tennis racket.
Did you say?
Done a lot of
Wait, did
pop
he really
too,
say
dude.
tennis racket? What the
No,
fuck?
You don't think a tennis racket has a lot of pop to it?
Not to
I'm
a
not saying
baseball.
that. I'm
Baseball.
saying to a baseball.
It'd go through the tennis racket.
That,
Dude,
yeah.
baseball's
Y'all
like
haven't
10
tried.
times heavier.
If it's not going through the tennis racket, it's
Oh, you
not
wanna
making it out
try?
of the out or the
Y'all
infield.
probably haven't tried a Wilson tennis racket.
All right, how about this? If you hit a home run with the tennis racket, we'll all eat the hottest chip. But if you don't, you have to eat it again. Okay.
Well,
see-
how about this? We'll take you to Buffalo Wild Wings and you have to do the nuclear challenge.
No, is it new? I thought it was blazing.
That might be.
The next hot challenge is going to one of y'all.
Dude,
Why?
hey,
Why? If we win, why are we have to
dude,
do
Jacob,
it?
we gotta
fine.
do. We should do that. The hot wing challenge there.
Yeah, we've already discussed.
No,
it,
dude. The
We
hot
need
wing
to do
challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings is pussy shit compared to what I.
100%.
And Sam,
I
we
said
talked
that.
about it.
Pussy shit.
I don't.
I
I'm
said
not
that.
denying that,
But
dude.
like,
I ain't
I'm not
denying
gonna
it.
lie to you. I'm not eating the chip.
I'm
I
not
would eat-
either.
I would consider eating the hot wings after seeing what you went through. I ain't eating the fucking chip.
I'd rather
Hot wings.
I'd rather have a good crawfish bowl and not drink anything
Dude, the
than eat the
smoke
hot
bill
chip.
of that chip was like 4 million. Those
How
hot
can you
wings
do
are like
that?
30,000.
How do you go to a crawfish boil and not drink anything?
I mean,
First off,
It's
where
usually
the
not
fuck
that
did
hot.
that even come from?
He's
it's usually
Cajun,
not
brother.
hot. I'm saying because like
We
a
were
lot.
talking about the spicy
Yeah,
wings.
that's no. He was talking about the chip, and I was saying like a lot of people who are like not used to like crawfish, and you get like a real Cajun to cook it. You fucking sitting there, you eat like two, and you're
Oh, yeah,
fucking
it's
drinking
hot.
water.
It's definitely spicy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd much rather fucking eat like a whole thing to myself than eat a
Definitely
fucking
has a little
chip.
southern spice to it. She gets
That,
a little.
the spice of a crawfish boil doesn't even compare to the spice. of a chip.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's the
I
Scoville?
don't want to fucking eat the chip.
Like
What's the-
400 on
what's
a
the Scoville
crawfish
measure?
boil.
I'd rather get hit in the
What would
nuts
you
and
say
eat the
that's-
chip.
What was the Scoville on that?
4 million.
Yeah, exactly.
4 million? That's
Crawfish
two
is-
times hotter than the hottest wing on the
On hot
on the
ones.
hot ones.
Yeah.
That's 2 times hotter because that's 2 million.
Yeah, because they did it off of ghost pepper.
Oh, okay. And that was Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper is like 2 million. Ghost pepper is like 1, and that's the scorpion one. Which, by the way, I looked at the Scoville unit. They have a new pepper out now that's called the Pepper X that is 3.2 million.
Where the hell are they getting all these peppers from?
I want to know something. How was the next day for you?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, it was
It
good.
actually wasn't bad.
Was the toilet visit harsh?
No, it wasn't.
That's what
Yeah,
I
it
was
was actually
fearing.
okay.
I was like, dude, he's gonna be shitting
It actually
liquids the
wasn't
next
bad.
day.
Straight lava.
I mean, it was pretty
Lava.
much like a Taco Bell run.
Really?
Good.
Well, that's
In that case, I might eat the chip.
I feel
Just
like
kidding.
I feel like it's different for everybody. I feel like the way that when I sit on the toilet, the sounds and the stuff that comes out of me is a lot different than everybody else. I'm not normal.
oh, Jacob.
So
we
I can
know,
only
man.
imagine
Yeah.
when
let's
I
go.
eat the
Yeah,
chip.
let's get
What-
off this.
It would be
No,
Twitter.
we
With
don't
my
do it, bro.
hemorrhoids, I can only imagine how bad that's
Did
gonna
you say
burn.
When you can only imagine when you
Here
eat
we
the chip,
go.
are you implying
Hey.
something that you
Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude.
maybe.
Sam, I
Sam,
want to say
yeah.
one thing.
Get off this.
I was pretty upset that you immediately went to get drink. Like you didn't even try to resist it. I don't think.
Pussy, you're not even wanting
I
to
don't-
eat
do you
this
feel like he
shit, dude.
tr-
Are you kidding me?
No,
You
shout
eat the
out. No,
fucking
no, no.
thing.
I did start there, but shout out for you eating it. But you should have. I wanted to see you sit there and sweat.
Yeah, I did too.
I wanted to
dude.
see you sit there and sweat.
Dude, I wanted to beat it, and I literally went into instant panic.
Truthfully,
mode.
is that as long as you could have lasted? You think?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
If
I was right.
Sober, I think it would have been.
You
a
were
lot
right.
different.
I'm just saying I was the winner. in that.
Really?
I said a minute.
Oh, yeah. like I really feel like if I was sober, it would have been a lot different.
No,
That's
Should we-
instead of a
should we
minute, he
try
could have
it
done 2
again?
minutes.
Should we try it with you sober and then
We
see
should
the
try- We should
difference?
compare those.
I'm not going to do it again, regardless.
Yeah, I think after
was
that,
that
none of
bad?
us is gonna do it.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck.
I'm not denying it,
You
bro.
gotta figure. I mean, what's the hottest thing y'all think you've had? Like, I guess you guys have tried
Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich.
Well, you guys
That
have had-
thing's
you guys
clanging.
have had like a habanero,
Shit's
right?
gas.
Yeah,
bro.
I've had habanero, but
Okay, habanero is like 100,000 on school.
You want to know the hottest thing I probably had, Sam, was when I put my pinky in the bag and licked it. That was
That's
actually
true.
probably the hottest thing I ever
That's
How
had.
hot's
true.
wasabi? Isn't wasabi really hot?
After you ate it, you were done. We kind of paused video. I was like, I'm gonna test this thing out. I want to see it. Like dude. I mean, the top of my thumb or pinky had a little bit of shit. I was like, I licked it all off, and I was like, oh,
the mouth is
it hit me immediately. It felt like no shit, like a volcano was erupting.
It wasn't a
inside of my
buildup.
mouth.
When I touched my tongue, it wasn't a buildup. It was just
Instantly
numb.
hot.
it was. I was like, golly, and this man put the whole thing in his mouth.
Wasabi though. Somebody said wasabi.
My
I said wasabi's
mistake
pretty hot,
was,
isn't
like,
it?
honestly
Dude, we
swallowing
should
it.
get somebody to eat a thing of wasabi.
Like
Oh,
Mater, who
dude, I
thinks
feel
it's
like that was-
pistachio ice cream.
Do y'all remember when Steve-O snorted it? Steve-O
Yes, dude.
on Jackass
Oh my-
snorted the
Oh
wasabi?
yeah.
Dude,
Fuck
y'all-
that.
He
y'all
was
eat, like, a
not
little
sober.
bill of wasabi, right?
Hmm?
And it like instantly clears your sinuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
that's like
I'm-
the best thing to have for a
I
cold.
might- I
Like,
might
you wanna
need to
eat a
go
whole
get
fucking
some.
bitch of that? I feel like you choke.
Some of that
Oh,
pistachio
terrible.
ice cream.
It's the kind of the wasabi like for me is kind of spicy. Whenever I eat it, it like dries my entire mouth
Yeah.
and throat out.
When I eat wasabi, I just take like a little bit of it, run around in my soy sauce real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
spice up their sauce.
I don't like throw it on the sushi and put it in there.
Does it have any taste?
Y'all like when you get the sushi? Do y'all like the ginger, the pink stuff?
Well, I was gonna ask who likes
You don't?
sushi.
I hate it.
I love.
Do you
that
like
shit, dude.
sushi?
I'll eat the whole thing. I'll eat all the ginger they put on my sushi thing too.
You like sushi?
Oh, dude, I love sushi.
Love
It's my
sushi.
You like
by
sushi?
far my favorite.
Did you try sushi when we went to Fuji's?
I didn't try the one that
Braden had.
yeah, I didn't
that
try
was
that one.
horrible.
The reason,
Oh,
I
love-
see.
I
I
love it.
have some sushi, but I haven't found one that I like.
the reason I love sushi
Have
so
you-
much
have you tried-
is you literally can have like there's like a billion different types.
Yeah,
That's
Have
true.
you tried the baby lobster roll?
Oh,
No.
dude.
That you'd like that one because it's basically it's crawfish. It's a crawfish roll.
No.
There's Louisiana.
I
rolls
forgot
at
all the
Fuji's.
rolls I've tried, but I tried at least like 4 or 5, and I did not
What
like
is
them.
your favorite roll?
Mine is probably the Philly. Like my go-to
Really?
basic roll is the Philly roll.
Isn't that the one with cream cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that
Yeah,
Braden got.
see, no.
He hated that
Sam-
one.
It's smoked salmon and cream cheese and avocado.
That's
If I had to
legit.
choose, my other one's like the Chicago roll. It's got caviar on top,
Ooh, you
topped
fancy.
with crab meat with smoked salmon, cream cheese, avocado, and something else with like eel sauce on top. And dude, it is
Mm.
gas.
Eel sauce is-
It is gas.
Have you been to Kobe's in Fayetteville?
Yeah.
I went to
Well,
one.
wait,
in,
I know
I
you
went to
went
one
with
in
us.
Springfield with Abby when she lived up there, and it wasn't
Mhm.
very good.
I love. There's Kobe's, Wasabi, and there's one other in
Wasabi's, I've
Fayetteville.
had wasabi's.
It's my favorite's a firecracker, and it's literally it's like
I know.
it's
I've had that.
eel, like crab. It's got like 3 different meats, and then avocado, like celery, and then rice. But it's fried with eel sauce, and it comes out literally on fire.
Dude,
Okay.
It's
the-
so good.
The tarantula roll is pretty cool too. I don't know if you've had that. It's like literally fried crab.
Where's
I don't-
where
I don't
can
know.
you get that one at?
Not here.
Where
I don't know.
where
I
where?
Not here.
Hold on, hold on.
I've
In
had
that in that case, let me elaborate. Where have you had that one?
I've had it in Texas and I've
Okay.
had it in California.
I was just making sure you've
Okay.
had it. Like this.
What
wasn't
is the
some
best
Google
sushi
search.
No,
place?
yeah, I've had it before.
The
It's
tarantula
really-
roll.
It's really delicious.
What's the best sushi place in Fort Smith?
And Fort Smith?
Fuji's,
Oh,
bro.
Fuji's?
You
I
can't-
don't know, man.
I mean,
Where
Ninjas,
People
you're
say
not
Ninjas
wanting
is
to
good.
spend
Ninja's
Ninja's
cheap,
not bad
though.
because it's cheap. Have you been to Acai?
Asuka-
What's it
Asuka?
Yeah,
Asuka?
oh no.
Asuka?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Oh,
It's pretty
I
good.
heard-
It's,
Wait,
it's
they
on
had a food
Towson.
truck.
It's on Towson, right down the road
Tell us
from.
about that. Don't they have like a sushi burrito?
Mhm.
Was it good?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the
Oh,
sushi
I
burrito.
thought- Do you
I-
have it?
No, we ordered like 4 different rolls. I met him for lunch one day, and it's right down the road from Western Sizzlin'. And I think it's better than Ninja. It's just more expensive. Like Ninja, you can go there. I get 3 rolls for like $12,
Yeah.
Oh,
and that
for
fills
sure.
me
Dude,
up.
you know what sucks? Is like I love sushi a lot. Like that's the best places around fucking Fort Smith, Arkansas. Could you imagine like going to Japan? All right, sorry about that, everybody. We had to change the batteries. We're back. We were talking
We
about
are back.
sushi.
Yep.
I think we were talking about if you know, could you imagine eating sushi in Arkansas? you know, and you're like, what's the best place around here? And then think about being like in Japan, where it's like cultural to do fucking sushi. Like,
Let's
the
dive
craft.
a little bit deeper into that. Think about going anywhere and to another country
Yeah,
and trying,
true.
you know, their actual, what is it, like their cultured food.
Yeah.
Have
That's what
y'all?
you're saying.
Yes, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
Like I really want to see the difference of how like the American little twist we put on all of their cultures. Food.
Have y'all? I mean, has everybody traveled outside of the country?
I've been to Mexico.
I've been to Mexico.
I've been to Mexico.
Went to
Yeah.
Mexico
Not really.
and Jamaica.
Okay. Okay. Well, then, what's one place that you would want to go to experience their culture? Like, if you could, if
Japan.
Japan immediately.
Japan.
For sure. 100%.
Y'all follow? You need to, if you don't and you like stuff like that. I think it's the Food Ranger on Facebook and Instagram. Dude, he does that. Like, he travels all over the world, and he's an American dude, and they try like street foods. I mean, you know, he's like literally walking down the middle of like somewhere in India, and he's just walking down the middle of the road, and he's like, "Oh, let's try this place." It's like,
Imagine street food. 'Cause, you know, street food here is bomb.
Yeah.
Imagine street food in other countries is it bomb. You know.
It all
See, I would
depends
go
on
to
your palate.
Mexico.
What's
You
that?
would go to
I
Mexico.
would go to Mexico.
You've already been.
I love Mexico. Oh, I'm talking about to actually experience their culture. I was on a cruise. I didn't get to actually go into Mexico.
why would you want to do that though? Like,
I
what's your
I
reasoning?
love like Mexican food.
You
It's like my
Mexican
favorite
food?
thing.
You do eat La Fiesta.
Yeah, I
3 or
eat
4
I
times
eat a
week.
shit ton, and that's what's waiting for me at the house right now.
Ooh, that's why he's trying to get this over with.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that
yeah.
and because I haven't ate all
Pick it
day.
up and
But
do.
La Fiesta
Up and
isn't
do.
even like Mexican.
It's
food, though.
Tex-Mex.
It's
It's-
like a
No,
national-
you're
Yeah,
right.
So he's
You're
saying
right.
He wants to go to Mexico because he wants to try authentic Mexican
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like
Yeah.
y'all want to go to Japan because sushi and
Yeah.
that. I don't like sushi, so I'd
No,
love to
that's-
actually
I
go to
think
Mexico.
That's great. I honestly, I think
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to see what's down there.
Man, dude.
Come on, you got one.
I was gonna say Japan. I'm gonna hop on the Japan train with you, mainly because, dude, like just going to Tokyo would be like,
Yeah, I mean,
lit.
It's just the culture in general.
yeah.
But-
But I
You know,
love
food.
sushi.
I love like if they were to put out the raw fish, I'll eat the raw fish.
Oh yeah. For
I
sure.
don't
yeah.
give it. Yeah, it doesn't have to. I'll eat the raw fish. Like, I love that shit.
Oh yeah, same.
Like, that's
think
my favorite.
My
Part.
dad, I think, he would come with
Is it
me, like,
called
'cause that's what he
sashimi?
loves. No, it's called nigiri.
nigiri.
Yeah.
Nigiri. Yeah. Okay. I've
like
ordered
NYGURI.
whenever I went there one time. Because I wanted to try. Like, I've always liked like all my rolls. I love raw fish on them, and I'm like, dude, I'm definitely getting it this time. Did it, loved it, and I was just like, it filled the shit. Like, you're talking like a good little slice, and then
The
you
only
know.
thing I hate about the nigiri is it's just so plain. Like
Yeah.
it's just one fish and on some rice.
I had to put some. I had
Yeah.
to put some eel sauce on most of
Yeah.
mine. But like that's I could do that. That could
I
be
like,
it.
I like having like the avocado, the cucumber.
Yeah.
Throw all that on there.
If I were to ever to go to Japan and like eat the sushi, like the authentic sushi over there, like I like to down like my stuff in eel sauce or yum yum sauce. I mix it with soy sauce and I just dunk the rolls in there. I think I would like to try it without that.
Oh, that's fucking
I'm
weird,
getting a phone call from the U.S. Congressman.
dude. Answer that.
Yo.
Answer that
I'm
on.
not answering.
Answer
this.
that on the pod,
Yeah,
bro.
answer that.
Put it up
We-
to the mic. Put it up to the
Answer.
mic.
Answer.
Put it up to the mic.
Hell no. What the? That's weird.
U.S.
shit.
What were we talking about? COVID. One of our
Very-
FBI agents is listening in.
Yeah.
We're about to have a SWAT team bust through the door.
It's crazy that you got the call.
Right.
I can
That's-
guarantee you that's what they're calling you about.
Probably telling me to vote for Joe Biden in 2024. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate
Yeah.
spam calls.
Well, I wonder what that was about.
I know. Kind of wish I would have answered that.
No, you would have answered and would have said,
He's gonna lose
"Hey,
his job right now.
you need to renew your auto warranty."
We've been reaching.
What
out.
it would have said.
We've been reaching out about your car's
Can you
extended
please
warranty.
renew your auto warranty?
That call's gonna live rent free in his head.
Damn it! It's
Yep.
already doing
You
it.
should have
Yep.
answered.
I just didn't know.
Okay,
what to
listen,
expect
just
here.
call it back because if it's auto warranty or it will straight up either be disconnected or it will go into the auto warranty. Just call it
It's
back
a-
real quick.
Back.
What if it's a
If it rings once,
congressman
hang up.
that like listened into your like what we were just saying and he's like, I want that dude on my team. Let's make America great again.
Oh fuck yeah! It sounds a lot like.
I don't know.
I don't think that's.
What if that
probably
was
what it
Donald Trump?
We're not gonna be able to see because Gary won't. Just
If it's Donald Trump, he's just gonna have to fucking land a helicopter right next door to me or something and walk over here because I ain't answering no fucking phone.
fucking
calls
FBI
From
agent.
the Congress?
from no congressman.
Just because you didn't answer that, FBI agents are coming through that door any second now.
Well, I have done nothing wrong, so
Is that a laser?
yeah?
It's on my shirt. Yeah.
Did you get a laser pointer?
That's what, dude. That right there. Speaking of that, like the government listening in, like y'all, I know you guys have had this happen to you. Like whenever you're scrolling through Instagram, like, and you have a conversation about like, oh, like me and my dad are talking about golf, and then I open up
All your
Facebook,
ads are golf,
Instagram,
yeah.
it's all golf. And there's actually, I think it's on YouTube. There's actually a video, I haven't watched it, that describes where where the ads come from.
Oh yeah.
And have you seen it?
Yeah, but you can turn that off.
So like I can
Yeah.
like in my phone.
Yes, and then
Yeah, you can turn it
as even me, it's like I could turn that off, but then at the same time, it's like I've got no reason to turn it off
Well,
because
yeah.
sometimes cool
Well,
shit
that's so
does
cool.
pop up.
And that's
Yeah,
the other
that's
thing,
true.
Too. Like it does track like what you're looking at.
I don't
like,
give
if
a
you
fuck.
follow posts or follow Instagram accounts and
Oh,
other
yeah.
people that you also follow, it can pull from there too. But that's
Yeah.
what Garrett's saying. Like, why would I want an ad of something I'm not fucking interested in?
Yeah.
That's
if
true.
I do get ads, it might as well be something I'm interested in so I can check it out.
It's just always trippy whenever you're talking about, like I'm gonna go home tonight and all the ads are gonna be about sushi places like within 50 miles of me.
Dude,
That
TikTok
would be crazy.
TikTok
Right?
did that to me, and it's like the other day I was at work and we were talking about concrete, and I got on TikTok and literally like 5 out of my next 10 videos were like fucking concrete. I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen concrete on TikTok. Now here we go.
It's crazy, man, but that's how
Yeah.
they reach you.
They are listening.
They are listening.
I mean, even if you turn it off, it ain't fucking really
And then,
off.
who listens to the listeners?
The elites.
Ooh, the elites. Who are
The
the elites?
elites.
Do we know?
I don't even know. Like
I think I got some of them in my notes.
Hey, you think Hunger Games happened? You competing?
Am I competing?
Yeah.
I think they pick you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you volunteer.
I do.
Or you can
do
volunteer.
you mean like if they pick you, am I gonna volunteer for you? Fuck no. I would love to see that happen.
You're by
Chris?
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
fuck
by
yeah,
yourself.
kidding me?
He wouldn't make it off the beach because he'd be sitting there trying to boil some crawfish.
Wait,
He'd be trying to catch crawfish in the creek and
Wait,
boil
which-
them. Like,
which
ah, man,
one?
y'all come down
Is
here.
it the one where you have to like jump off in the beginning and you go straight into water?
Yeah.
That's
the
the
turning one.
that's the second one.
Is that the second one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I really
not
watch those
Mocking. Is it
movies.
Mockingjay? Yeah, but that's the second one. The first,
Whichever the one Jennifer Lawrence kicks somebody's ass in.
yeah, it's the one where they rotate and there's different zones
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
the
yeah.
forest that's
That one.
around the yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'd be catching some crawfish.
Yeah, Chris would be
Some
shaking
mud
up some
bugs.
crawfish.
I don't know if I'd survive that, dude. To be honest with you,
Oh,
Hunger
fuck
Games,
no,
That'd be
you can't.
tough.
because as in my current physique, I'm not beating anybody to the golden whatever it's called. Not beating anybody
Are you
there.
kidding me? Dude, whales are fast as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, maybe in water.
He's not a whale, okay?
I'm
That's
a
the
fast.
thing. You jump into the water.
I'm a
and
fast
then
swimmer, but see that's my problem. I wouldn't make it to any weapons and
Do you have any skills with any weapons?
guns.
I mean, he plays Call of Duty.
They don't give you guns. They give you
bows,
bows, spears,
bows.
swords.
I feel like I'd be pretty good in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, I mean,
I've watched a lot of Star Wars.
So what?
Yeah, what,
are
you're
you
gonna get a
grab?
lightsaber?
If you're in that position, what are you going to grab immediately?
I think I'm
Bow.
grabbing a sword.
Sword.
The only reason I'm not grabbing a bow off rip.
Why not like a shuriken?
Hold
Okay.
on. Let's
Okay,
hear.
go
Let's
ahead.
hear.
The,
what
the only
sword
reason I'm
thing
not
is.
going with a bow off rip is because like bow is good like when you're like have your settled camp and if you hear somebody you can pick them off. But off rip I'm not Katniss Everdeen. I'm not just freaking picking off people like
Fuck, Katniss, you're not Legolas, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Like Legolas be like shooting 3 at a time. You know, he's
Yeah, that's not me.
killing big ass ginormous elephants.
I'm grabbing the sword because I
Yeah,
can block
I feel
off
you.
spears. I could do a little
I think I would go
stab
with
some
like.
mofos. I don't
I would
know.
go with like kind of like an assassin vibe. I would go with like I'd want a shield, like a small shield, just like
Yeah.
a core body. No, just listen. Something you hear me out.
Yeah,
Something
go
I can
ahead.
throw on the back that's very like I want it to be like this big,
Okay.
just so I can block an arrow if somebody's shooting a effing arrow at me.
Sure.
And maybe go with some nice little combat swords, little knives.
Ooh, yeah, something you could throw.
Yeah,
Little throwing knives.
yeah. I think that's what I'd go. I'd
That'd
just
be cool.
I'd hide in a tree and wait for somebody to freaking thing, and I'd come down shield first on them, knock them out, and just.
That's
That
how
is some
Traylon
ninja
Burks
shit right there.
hunts hogs.
See, I would sell food just so be like, hey, if you don't kill me, I'll give you
Yeah,
some
don't
food.
kill me.
I'll cook you up a crawfish
Here's
bowl.
some food. Here's an apple found over there by the tree.
Yeah.
Then I poisoned
I'd
it.
probably be just jump in and just swim all the way to the bottom. And
Yeah, you're right.
Not come
Again,
back up.
Like 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
10 minutes later. You develop breathing apparatuses down there out of kelp.
Just so I can die. real quick.
You know, you probably what if you could have dove down and got underneath the thing and it's twisting like this? What if you could have got where it wasn't twisting?
I just get hit with all that shit right at the same time.
You'd be like, when it did it, it'd be a little shaky in there, but
What if there's a little air pocket in there? You swim underneath it and you just poke your head up?
Ifs all day.
You probably swim underneath and you come up top and Snoop Dogg's in there. Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg's in there
hotboxing.
and that thing's
With the
clear to him.
control.
He can see outside. He's controlling it and he's giving a commentary about what's going on.
What did he do the
Katniss
commentary
Everdeen.
to?
Was
The
it a
PGA.
What's it? The PGA?
Him and Steph Curry did when the PGA Tour was going on not too long ago. It was
I thought he did a
hilarious.
basketball one.
He
I thought he did a deadgum like Planet Earth one.
He's done a Planet Earth one too.
He's done everything, man. It's Snoop Dogg. Snoop
Wait,
D-O
like some
double G.
actual, like, Nat Geo shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they had Snoop Double OG.
That's a while ago too.
Yeah, that's
Good? Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, it
No,
had
I
to be
didn't watch
good.
it.
It was Snoop
I
Dogg.
did not
what
watch
do you
it.
expect?
that's true.
Definitely good.
I mean, I was just wondering, like, if it was hilarious or if it was, like, actually taken serious, but you're laughing the whole time because you just know it's Snoop
I
Dogg.
think he took it. I think he took it serious, but they told him to put like his like own like his slang.
lingo.
Yeah.
He put his lingo, and they pretty much had it. He was probably reading off a teleprompter, and he just spoke it how he thought it,
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
like an
This is
OG.
some Nat Geographical shit.
Like the freaking like the fish evades the shark, but he's over here like the fish is.
Didn't Steph Curry have a TV show?
Damn, that fish died.
He dipping, bro. He putting the moves on.
Didn't Steph Curry have a TV show?
Yeah, it's the golf show where they like it's like wipe out golf.
Yeah, I watched that.
Oh.
It's called like one or it's a hole or something. I don't know.
I watched it a little
It's
bit
not
of it. I can't
bad.
remember what it's called. It's pretty cool.
But it's
Pretty cool.
it's chopped up too much. Like you don't see enough action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
they
it's like
cut, they
super
cut out like
short.
a lot of the competing between the people because they have to fit it in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So
But
like
it's not
they're like,
bad.
oh, that person won the round. We didn't get to see them two battle, but okay,
Yeah.
cool. On to the next.
Did
Yeah.
you see
That's so
David
cool.
Dobrik's TV show yet?
I thought David Dobrik got
I
canceled.
thought he.
Yeah,
fell
but
off
he
the
came
face of
back.
the earth.
He's like back now.
I don't fuck with David Dobrik.
I mean, I don't either. I had the whole shit that went on
just
was
like
so much
Steve
drama.
would say, David Dobrik can lick my sack.
I don't even know who that is.
David,
How do you
he was
not
he used
know
to be
who
a face of
David Dobrik
YouTube,
is?
not anymore.
And then he got canceled.
No,
by
he
cancel
used to be
culture.
on Vine with Liza.
Yeah,
That's where he got big off of.
yeah, but he also
And
he's
now
huge on
big-
YouTube.
Yeah.
Was.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
Was.
is, Corinna's on there and she is hot.
That's true. Yep.
Garrett
I don't know
can't
who
have
that is.
comment.
You know who
Alright,
Corinna
that's alright.
Kopf is?
Uh-uh.
All right. You keep talking.
No,
I'll show him who
no,
Corinna
no.
Kopf
He's
is.
Garrett.
No, I got it.
Garrett's booed up right now. He
Keep
don't
on
need.
going.
Right now.
Abby,
Chris.
Abby, mute the. Turn it
Sorry.
off for a second.
Okay, Sam. So David Dobrik, yeah, he was a Vine guy who turned to YouTube when Vine got canceled. He does comedy skits. It was crazy because every episode he does is exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah,
There you go.
I know, right? Fucking weird.
Oh, she's cute.
But
She's not as cute as my girlfriend though.
so
Nice.
anyways,
She's cute.
I think the reason why he was so big is because he had a vlog squad, they're fucking hilarious, and all they did was party, and then he had a lot of allegations against him, so that's why he got canceled.
Vlog Squad came from Vine, right? Like Jason.
Yeah, they
Nash
all
is
came from Vine,
That's
but
what
they're funny like together, like Zayn and all them. They do some funny shit, but he got a lot of allegations because one of his friends, or old friends, called Dirty Dan, and apparently like he would like get girls really drunk and like rape them and stuff.
Pretty much, he would force.
So
his
there was so
women.
much like and
So it wasn't David Dobrik, but
It was-
he was
it
in a
was the people
situation
who-
that he knew of, and he didn't do anything about it.
well, it was like the
apparently.
vlog squad too. Apparently they would go buy underage girls drinks just to get them drunk and then take them home to try to like get them to sleep with them.
Yeah, that's not okay.
I thought that was okay in California.
It
yeah,
might
Sam,
be.
I thought it was liberal.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
The land of the fruits and nuts, California.
No wonder Burke fits in so well.
Yeah.
Why? Why does all the big people that like YouTube and like Vine, now YouTube and TikTokers, why the fuck are they all going to Cali?
They're going to L.A., bro. That's the
Like,
land of
why?
opportunity because that's where everybody's at.
Let's see, like
now look at it. People are trying to get the fuck out.
yeah, like Nelk was there. Nelk's like, no, fuck this. They're going apparently Miami.
Yeah, they're going to Florida.
Like I don't understand.
Fuck
Like
that.
Addison
I love
Rae,
that.
like she was like, no, I'm going to fucking or Los Angeles, and then she went there and moved her family up.
It's because everybody's
Like-
there, so it's easier to do collaborations,
yeah.
I
content.
don't know.
It's got so much like entertainment. That
If I was a
people wanna see.
content creator, I would not go to Los Angeles.
And I'll be honest, like in the hills where they live, like the mansions and stuff, it's
That'd
kind of
be lit.
beautiful. Like it's lit. Like the Face House or the old Face House, that place was
Yeah.
lit.
But
That was badass.
Highway 1 too. You know, the one that rides
Oh,
all the way
yeah.
down the coast. of
Yeah.
California.
Yeah,
and
no,
you got
it's-
Rodeo, I guess.
I mean, it's nice, but now like have you seen like the before and after pictures of LA where it's like,
The old.
I mean, it's developed, but it's still got greenery, and now it's just a literal concrete jungle. But it's not a concrete jungle where like there's tall buildings. It is just like
Houses.
flat.
Dude, like all of
It's
Southern
crazy.
California looks like dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally like a desert. When it rains, it looks nice, but
Does it?
never fucking rain.
Well,
But Northern
Rains a lot in
California-
Seattle.
Yeah, like Northern California though.
Seattle
like, where
is
the
not in
redwoods and shit
California.
are,
I know.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh, I
no,
see
it's
what
not
you're
in
saying.
California.
That's where I'd
He
like.
said it
I'd
didn't
want to
rain
see
a lot,
that.
so I was like, well,
the
it's
Golden,
Rain
Golden,
City.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge, the
Is-
redwoods. I wouldn't mind visiting that. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Well,
Wasn't
I
there
don't
a
know
guy
if I
that
can
survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge? Didn't he?
I remem-
Wasn't there
I-
like one survivor.
I
think there
remember that
is.
because that's like hitting concrete. Like you
Yeah.
pretty much
Dude,
guarantee.
you're dead pretty much. Like
I don't
odds-
think it
your
is. I
odds
mean,
are
anything's
not in
really
favor to live.
possible.
Well, and the other thing too is when you hit that Bay Area right there, dude, it's cold as shit, man.
Bro, I'm pretty sure there's a guy
Not-
that did survive.
Is that where that prison's at in that Bay Area? That
Alcatraz.
yeah.
Alcatraz.
You ever like heard about the 4 guys? I think the ones that escaped, the only ones.
Yep.
That never been found.
Yeah, that's the where Mob of the Dead or Blood of the Dead comes from. Those
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
guys.
They
don't
literally
know.
after that they closed it
Yeah.
Yep.
because nobody was supposed to be able to.
Dude, imagine like being a nobody, like nobody walking into that. You're walking into like all the mob and all the. Big
But
time
the thing
killers.
is you weren't just a nobody going into. You
Yeah,
were
I mean, you had to be-
somebody. You were pretty much like dying. Like you were death sentence.
Well, you
Death
think
row
like
level.
I mean like the guy who shot in Florida, like that school. You think he would have went there if they was still going on?
I mean, they
I don't know,
sent him to
didn't he
Superman's
play?
prison
Didn't he
now.
plead insanity?
Yeah,
did he?
that is just
Everyone
total-
pleads
That's
insanity now.
that's unreal. Like I get at some point you should be able to look at somebody and be like, okay, he's got something fucked up in his head. But dude, I mean, not
Well,
every
nowadays-
high school shooter has got something up with his head. Just send that man. He's just a piece of shit person. You know,
Yeah, nowadays you
piece of shit people out there.
nowadays you can just kill someone and just go.
Yeah, it's
"Ah,
unreal.
ah."
It's
I
scary.
don't know.
Yeah, well, as you can tell, the building's getting a little too hot, and the camera's getting even hotter. Probably because of these hot topics and this hot conversation. Nobody cares about
And
that.
Jacob's
Your mic's
hot hair.
muted. Yeah, and my hot hair because I'm a ginger. So I think
But mainly because Chris is hungry.
but mainly because Chris is hungry. But I think we filled a good time slot. I think we've done well. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and cut it right there. We're gonna end it. So before we send you guys out, like I said in the beginning, comment, like, subscribe, and the main thing is comment. Because like we have topics that we want to talk about and stuff, but we'd like to start talking about stuff that you guys want to see.
Yeah.
So
Pretty dope.
be sure to spam those down below. Follow the socials. We just started a TikTok. We're going to be posting clips from there, from like the funny moments that we have on here. Maybe cool topics, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, like IGTVs, So make sure you're following all those. With that being said, dude, we'll see you in the next one. We'll send us out.
Peace.
See you later, guys.